Okay. Tell me what happened. Of course, I came rushing home. You made it sound like it was some crazy emergency. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm always leaving early. It's not like this is anything new. Can you stop making it about me and just answer the question? I need you to sit down. No, babe, seriously. Sit down. Oh, you want me to put my hands on you? I came home rushing for you. Can you just sit down and explain what happened? Okay. Fine. I need you to fucking sit down, please. Thank you. Now, stop. 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 No. There you go again. I got you to sit, but you're still yapping. Please. Don't talk back to me. I need you to just tell me what happened. I was seriously so worried. You can't be serious. No, 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 no. You cannot be serious right now. You are having me risk my... Calm down. Calm down. Darling, my princess, you know I would do anything for you. Always. 100%. I'm a ride or die. I got your back. But you made me risk my job again for a non-emergency. Oh, okay. 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 No, 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 no. I'm not belittling your feelings. I really don't. So what if you had an argument with your friends? Y- Be nice. I'm sorry. Princess, that must have been quite terrible. But, I only had like 30 more minutes. I appreciate you relying on me and that you trust me enough to believe that I will be here for you. But at the same time, as much as I enjoy skipping work, I was only saying that hoping that this was an actual serious moment and you weren't feeling bad about it. And again, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. But really? You had me come home for an argument you had with your best friend. How bad could it have been? It, stop, 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 please. I'm going to misunderstand if you don't explain carefully. So, step by step, walk me through it. What happened? Okay, you were invited to their birthday party. Next, you agreed on a date to go shopping to buy something pretty. All right? Okay, and now she's backing out. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's upsetting. See, okay. Okay, I hear you. That's terrible. I'm sorry that your plans didn't go the way that you wanted them to. It must have been really disappointing to plan this big thing and to be really excited about finally going shopping. I know you've been trapped inside all month and this would have been nice for you. You're right. This would have been really nice. I'm sorry that happened. I'm trying to relate as best as I can. Honey bunny, I don't go out as much. And even when I do go out, it's usually only with you. And for me, that's more than enough. And I'm not belittling you for wanting to have friendships by any means. I get it. I think it's important. You know, you come home from work, you're always drained, and I do my best to support you. But on your off days like today, when I'm working and you're not, sometimes we can really miss each other. And that's both physically and emotionally. And I'll just say it right now, I think I might be missing you. As in, I'm not understanding where you're coming from. To be completely honest, and again, not trying to belittle your feelings because they are 100% valid, I, I just don't understand. You feel like they're always dodging you. Okay, see now we're getting somewhere. All right. That I can understand. You know, you want to be close with somebody and it feels like they're kind of brushing you aside consistently. Let me ask you this. Is this something that, has happened a lot? Does this happen often? Hmm. Yeah, that can be especially annoying. If this is the third time, to be honest with you, I'd call them out on it. But that might not be the best solution because you know how I am with friendships. I don't. There's a reason why I don't have many. I'm not the best at maintaining them. You're my only best friend. And even I have my flaws. I think it's a little weird trying to comprehend. I mean, you enjoy when I yell at you. I totally don't even get that, but it calms you down somehow. So, we're moving past that. Anyway, point being, I would be frustrated too. You had expectations, they weren't met, and it seems like this is a consistent reoccurrence. Now, have you brought that to their attention? Have you spoke to them about it? What is their perspective? Okay, I hear where you're coming from. You don't want to bring it up because you feel like they're ignoring you, right? So you feel like there's some sort of intention behind it. So let's dive a little bit deeper into that. Is there any reason why they should be ignoring you? Again, I'm not accusing you. I'm just asking. Is there any substance behind the reason why you feel that way? No? Okay. Have you always felt this way, or is this something that you feel often with people in general? Not just her, but the people that you hang out with. Have you ever felt like you're a burden or that people might have bad intentions around you no matter how much you do? See? I think we're getting somewhere now. I can understand that. Again, I think what we're doing is we're progressively really getting to the root of the issue. And I hope that you can see that a little bit too. You don't want to bring it up because you feel like you have absolute certainty that they're ignoring you, but you can't exactly define why they would want to do that. And maybe it's because they wouldn't, right? I mean, I'll put it this way. A lot of the conclusions that we make when we're feeling very emotionally charged tend to be equally as inaccurate as we're feeling those emotions. So if you're feeling very emotional, any conclusion that you draw from that point forward is more than likely going to equally be as inaccurate. Does that make sense? These things are correlated, right? So you have to be careful when we're coming to conclusions in moments where we're feeling highly emotional. And I think that that's important to recognize that maybe this was a point in time where, yes, you had a feeling of insecurity. And it came at a point where you were really happy. You were happy and excited to finally go out. It's been a while since you've been shopping. It's been a while since you've been out with this particular friend. And this was something that you really wanted to happen. And there's nothing wrong with being excited about that. I get it. I'm so excited whenever I get home to see you. So I can understand in that way, right? If I couldn't spend a day, well, I don't even want to think about that. I'd go fucking mad. But what I'm trying to say is like I hear where you're coming from, right? And I don't want you to think that it's wrong to feel that way. That being said, I think it's equally as important that you take the time to communicate that with your friend. You know, ask them, hey, I was really excited about going shopping. I'm sorry that plans fell through, but I'm very curious. Was there an issue? I feel like this is something that has happened before, and just for my own sake, I want to understand better. If you don't mind sharing, what exactly happened, And if they feel comfortable and they're okay sharing that, they might be willing to give you that other side of the story. But if they don't and they just feel like you might be overstepping your boundaries, you should also respect that, but also recognize that more than likely that means it has nothing to do with you, right? Because if somebody's directly addressing a problem saying, hey, am I annoying you? And the person's response is usually, no, not at all. That's usually a sign that you're probably not annoying them, right? Usually, most people are truthful and honest about that. And I assume this is a friend that you've known for a while. But you're opening the door for them to address the issue if there was to even be one to begin with. So think about it that way, right? So if you want to, if you really want to get down to it, you could say, hey, I'm going to open the door, be willing to take the hit. If you're annoyed by me, if it was something that I did, I'm willing to hear it out. But you don't want to phrase it that way because, that might put somebody off because they're thinking, oh, you're being clingy, you might be needy. I get it. I completely get it. I still think it's important that you're willing and open-minded to understand that perhaps in this moment, you were feeling especially disappointed because it was something that you wanted. And that same strong feeling led you to come to the conclusion that this was a problem and it may have been bigger than you think. I'm sorry, you may think it's bigger than it actually is, right? Again, it's not saying that your feelings are invalid, but rather understanding where your perception comes from. I think that's important to do in any relationship, in any key conversation. And I want you to know I try to do my best to do that with you as well. I really do. It's not always easy, and I can be really mean sometimes, and I swear I am working on it every single day, and I hope that you see that. I'm really trying so hard to be a good boy. That sounded weird. I didn't mean it like that. I meant, fuck. I'm okay. Um, shit. I'm doing my best. Okay. I promise you, I really am doing my best. And I see that you're also doing your best in your relationships. Don't even worry about me coming home early for work. I was in the moment heated. I shouldn't have said that. That's not your problem. I wanted to be here for you, and you shouldn't feel guilty for me trying to be here for you. Okay? And I don't want you to ever feel that way. I love you. And I'm the one who's supposed to be by your side, here for you. I mean, we're partners, for God's sake. I'm grateful that you trusted me enough that you called me, even though you knew I was busy, and that you wanted to express yourself in that way. That was really sweet of you. And thank you as well for being so vulnerable and honest, because that can't always be easy. Like, it can't. This is part of what I love about you, truly. You offer this side of vulnerability, and it really, I think, suits me as a partner. Although, maybe not the best in terms of my initial approach, but I promise you I will get there eventually. Just give me some patience, okay? Even I get annoyed too. Don't hold that against me. You know how I am, babe. You know how I am. That's not an excuse, but it goes to say that you're patient with me, and I don't want to take that for granted. Thank you very much for that, princess. Now, can you tell me, are you feeling a little bit better now? Did this talk help at all? I hope it did. And if it didn't, I don't want you to feel pressure. You could just be honest and say, nah, babe. This was shit. This was the worst talk you've ever given me. I cannot believe you cursed me out at the start of this. You're done. You could say that too. And I will love you all the same. I will definitely love you all the same. I promise. Yes, I will. Of course I love you. Baby, you know I love you. I want to be able to show my love as best as I can. So here, how about this? How can I love you more? You want more physical touch. Okay, done. We'll do that a lot more. Like right now? I mean, I could hold your hand like this. That's nice. Oh, babe, you feel warm. Usually your hands are quite cold. This is a good change of pace. I'm not making fun of you. I like your hands. Honestly, it's a bit surprising. I feel like my hands are growing. I mean, they almost are the same size as yours. I swear, every single day they're getting bigger. No, babe, I love your big hands. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you think I feel weird about having a partner that's slightly taller than me? No, it's no problem at all. You're still my princess, and I love you all the same. Who cares what people think? The only person who I care about is you. I mean, you're my best friend. You're all I need. I love you.